Attention, motherfuckers.
It's Bombs Over Baghdad.
We're on repeat.
Are we starting now?
Sure, why not? Might as well.
Hot. It's not really bombs over Baghdad, though. It's more like bombs over Iran and over the Middle East, and we're in fucking war again.
Big old bombs, boy.
They said they got Ayatollah Khomeini.
Mm-hmm. Took him out.
Yeah. See, and that's one that I don't understand why people are protesting, because that dude really was like a Hitler.
He fucked around and he found out.
I mean, he really was. Like, he hated gay people, he hated Americans, he hated anybody that wasn't Muslim, hated Christians. Like, he had a totalitarian mentality, yet somehow we're upset that he died.
Yeah.
Putin was very upset.
Oh, I bet.
He said, "This is farce. You not kill another man because they do thing wrong."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got Trump on the other end. Listen, this is going to be great, okay? And this is what it's going to be beautiful. And we're going to blow up Iran, and they're all going to die. And if you don't heed the warning, you better get out of the way.
That's right, Mr. President.
God, what's his name? What's that guy's name from Israel? Benjamin Netanyahu.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We have time to make hard decision to destroy Iran and drop bombs on Iran.
I just kept seeing the pictures and everything, the clips, and I swear some of them were from Hiroshima.
Yeah,
they were just reusing the damn clip from Hiroshima. It's like, yeah, we're not exactly sure how much of this uranium we're supposed to put in here, but our calculations are correct. Oh, nope. We just fucked up 48 miles.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they just started shooting off fucking missiles in random directions and hitting places like fucking Tel Aviv. And they hit Qatar. Like, what the fuck did Qatar do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Who was the other one they hit? Dubai. They hit Dubai. Like, what the fuck did Dubai do?
Oh, really?
Dubai's like, we are peaceful people. Just come to party. You know, what the fuck?
I'm surprised they don't. Apparently, they got money on top of money for that shit. So
yeah, but I don't see Dubai's military as a threat.
Yeah, probably not.
They're like, we show you at the party. You know, come to beautiful desert oasis. I don't know. So a couple, I guess it was last year, there was a hot mic thing between Xi Jinping and Putin. Did you hear about that? Yeah, they were on parade in Beijing, you know, two commies, brothers in arms.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently, Putin was talking about they could achieve immortality because they would just harvest organs. And whenever an organ went bad, they'd just get a new one. The heart go bad, get a new heart, you know?
That sounds exactly like what those crazy motherfuckers would come up with.
And the thing is that I believe they might actually try to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, eventually your brain will die. Or will it?
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. I mean.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess as long as they can keep the blood flow going, oxygen going to the brain, that's all they need. He'll be in a little jar somewhere with some wires hooked up to him.
He'll be like fucking Brain from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Exactly. He'll have his massive robot.
Have a massive robot body, and it's just his brain in there with eyeballs now for some reason.
Yeah. Did you ever wonder why the brain from the Ninja Turtles was in the guy's nuts? Like his nut area?
It was in his stomach.
It's awful close to the nuts area.
If anything, he was in his he-ovary area.
He-ovary?
Yeah. he was in the upper male reproductive area.
Okay.
So it's like, did the robot shit?
I have no idea.
I was curious about that. Like, I don't think there's an answer. And obviously somebody's going to be like, no, of course not. It's a cartoon. I know it's a cartoon. I'm not dumb. But still, sometimes I wonder. Like, I almost get like Brody did on Mallrats when he finally meets Stan Lee and he's asking him all the questions about the fucking superheroes and their genitals. Is the thing, you know, is his dork like long and rocky like the rest of his body? You know, it's like shit like that. Oh, leave it to me and my wandering mind for that. Anyways, but no, so what do you think? Do you think that's a possibility?
Oh, absolutely. And I bet that they are not taking the best candidates from accidents either.
No. No, I'm sure they're snatching them off the street.
Yeah, if you got if you match good and you're nice and healthy, they're not going to take a chance on letting you fuck that organ up.
Healthy homeless, come live with me. Come here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You think they cloned themselves yet?
Supposedly, there's a lot of theory about Putin doing that.
Well, I mean, like, is this?
'Cause
Putin,
I swear to God,
Putin Prime or Putin 2?
Yeah,
like,
I swear that son of a bitch has been in power for like 75 years.
he's been there since Gorbachev.
Yeah, I know.
And so that was like what 84, 85.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then like Ayatollah Khomeini, he was 85. He said
6, I think.
86.
86, yeah.
Hey, he got 86, all right.
Mm-hmm. Them sure did. We dropped a bomb on you, baby.
They got him and like 15 other leaders. I thought they knew better. I thought you don't like all sit together and become one big bunker bomb.
Yeah, I mean, they denied it for hours and hours after that.
Well, yeah, because of the uprising. Like, people, it was so funny because it's like, I saw this picture and it's like, damn, that's accurate. But it's like you got a bunch of Karens protesting the war here and about all of it. But then you've got a bunch of women who were just liberated in their minds by Iran because they were persecuted so heavily. You're talking about a country where women were still told to stand 6 feet behind the men.
Mm-hmm.
So
didn't they stop covering their faces there?
I don't know about there.
I can't remember where they.
I know Saudi
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia loosened up on it.
Did they?
A little bit, not a whole lot. I mean, still, like even with WWE has their events in Saudi Arabia because I mean, hell, the Saudis own half of it. And Riyadh season, dun 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 dun. But whenever they have the women wrestlers there, they're in full bodysuits, but they can show their face, which is fucking hilarious because it's a skin tight cat suit,
right?
Like you see more with it here. Let me pull up one of the wrestlers that was let's see, what was that? They did the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Check this out.
Loading.
There we go. Okay, so no, I don't want to just know. This thing is being so uncooperative today, and I'm spelling women's wrong again. You know what? Just forgive me. I'm still having a rough time. We're going to use that as the excuse.
You're good.
All right, so here are some images, if I can find one that's accurate. Oh, yeah, that's right. Boom. Okay, now, there you go. Bam. That's what they wore. That was the first. That was the first generation when they did a women's Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. The last one they kind of loosened up a whole lot. And hell, we'll just go to WWE's website because it'll have it on there.
Yeah, so they're in straight up cat burglar.
Yeah,
outfits on that one.
Yeah. It was interesting. Let's see if we got some video highlights, results, and there's the women's. We have some pictures to accompany. Yeah, so there you go. See how they're dressed?
Wow, I bet Charlotte Flair's never wore that many clothes.
No, hell no. Look, the Bella twins. I mean, look at that. I mean,
and
then you got the women here, Asuka and Natalia. I think is who that is, or somebody like that.
Never seen them before in my life.
All right,
the one looks like it though.
But Trish Stratus, there you go. She's cool, and I hate Liv Morgan, so screw that bitch. We've already talked about Liv Morgan. She gets on my nerves. She's just so annoying. Toilet mouth. She looks like she could swallow 100 golf balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's got a big ass mouth. And I know there's some guys out there who are like, oh, I like that big mouth. But then you got to be honest with yourself and know you couldn't fill it. So, anyways, so back to what we were talking about. They've been on a pretty heavy bombing spree, from what I understand. I've been trying to keep up with it, and I'm checking all kinds. It's not just Fox News. I've been reading CNN and all the other places just to see what the different areas are saying. Because, one says one thing, one says the other. So we've had deaths of U.S. troops. The Gulf states flip on Iran as 3 nations prepare for combat operations. So see, what you did when you did this was you're now giving the ones that were scared of Iran an opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
And again, eventually you're going to call it like a power vacuum with Saddam Hussein, because it's really kind of what happened. After he died, Iraq kind of lost power. Then it shifted briefly to Afghanistan, but then Iran became the ultimate, but they'd been doing it since 79.
Yeah.
You know?
They've been at war for longer than that.
I mean, the Middle East is always going to be at war. It doesn't matter who you put in control. Because if you remember, I'm pretty sure, I'd have to be fact checked, and I'm sure somebody will correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure that we propped up Osama bin Laden and put him in power in Afghanistan. I think so.
Or at least maybe, kind of paved the way. Well, that's just like with now, with this Nacho Supreme Leader being
Nacho
being gone, that and they say they don't know who's going to be his predecessor. I mean, how'd the fucker get 86 years old? That's how we got onto the organ harvesting comment. I was like, how are you fucking 86 years old if your vision is that important? Do you not have people lined up behind you and someone behind them to take over and carry your vision? Or are you that hated?
I don't know. I just think there's a one letter change in the names from Ayatollah to Ayatollah.
It all sounds like a lot of
we had Ayatollah Khamenei, and then we had Ayatollah Khamenei, or it was back and forth, whatever. Khamenei, potato. I do know this, that Putin, when he was talking to Xi Jinping, he's like, you'll survive everything except for bomb. You get shot with a bomb, you die. Like immortality over. No more coin for video game.
I cannot put pieces together.
Yeah, it's like Humpty Dumpty. Oh man. Anyways, no. So we've got that going on, and evidently it's put the U.S. on high alert too, because they're worried about terror cells.
Oh, sure.
In the United States, so the FBI is on high alert right now. The country's on high alert. I mean, a matter of fact, it just showed a flash of U.S. issues worldwide travel warning on Iran and amid Iran ops. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to take target and petty shots and take.
Yeah.
The thing is that they'll go after as many civilians as they can, because they don't have the sack to they don't have the balls to go after the fucking military.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, no, they'll have to do little bullshit, soft target stuff. Yeah, they won't.
Well, that's what they did. They hit a fucking apartment complex with a damn kamikaze drone. I saw a video of that. They're doing this where they're just hitting civilian areas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think they launched maybe one or two attacks at U.S. military bases, and I think one of them did get hit, but I think it was empty when they hit it.
Yeah. So, I did read that Trump said yesterday that he made a comment, I think on Truth Social or whatever his media platform is, that he had told the Iranian people, this is your time.
Yeah, he did.
You rise up now and take back your government.
But it was also kind of sounded like a warning.
Well, then that's what it was. Yeah. Like either you do it or you may not have a land but go back to take. I mean, don't just lay down and let somebody else come right and do the same fucking thing.
Well, and then you've got both sides of the aisle are fighting over whether we should or where we shouldn't. And then you got Ilhan Omar and her stupidity spouting out, they always attack during Ramadan. No, we've never attacked during Ramadan. In fact, we have ceasefire during Ramadan. So you're wrong. Like, you're just wrong. Again, it's just spewing, what you want to be true versus what is actually true.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck what we're doing on any given day.
No, hell no, they don't. It's like, you think they would give a shit about attacking us on Christmas?
No, shit, no.
Nope. Or New Year's.
Or Easter or
anything like that. They wouldn't give a shit.
I say fuck them.
Where's Jeff? We need kill him out. That guy throw him out.
That's right.
That was my Jeff impersonation. I'm going to hear about that one.
You will. Yeah, you will.
Jeff was fun.
That was absolutely. That was a lot of fun.
Podcast. Stinky bastard stayed 3 days. Slept in his truck. He didn't go to work.
He was just so excited.
Yeah. He peed on your floor. He was so excited he peed on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, but back to the conspiracy theory of it. Do you honestly believe that would be possible? Do you believe if they could come up with a way to reproduce your own organs, do you think, well, I mean, you run out of money, first off.
They're working on that now, about I think they've grown some things.
I know it can grow an ear off a rat's back.
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, but I think they've grown some other organs, I believe.
Yeah, but what's the shelf life on one of those?
I have no idea, yeah.
So it'd be something worth checking out.
I bet it ain't cheap. But, like we were talking about earlier, see if you can find anything on any type of strange scenarios with organ transplants, like the what was the name of that movie we were talking about with Jessica Alba, where she gets the eyes? And starts having
Oh yeah. You're talking about that movie because I don't know the name of it.
I don't
but
know the name of it either.
So I just Googled, can you grow human organs? And it says, yes, scientists are making significant progress in growing human organs in the lab using advanced techniques like stem cell research and organoids, paving the way for future medical applications. So,
All right, listeners. I'm going to need y'all to start donating to that GoFundMe. I'm out.
right? Yeah, now we're changing our scope of interest here. Instead of podcast shit, we need new livers and kidneys.
I just want what was taken.
Not
Really.
I told you, I looked into it. I could donate one to
go
you.
through all that shit again.
We could be uniballers together.
Uniballers, huh?
Yeah, we could be uniballers together. And then you'd have to change your sign. Instead of being the anti-baller, it'd be the uniballer.
Yeah, I know.
So, but anyways, so let's see. Let's see if there's anything we can find on that. How about strange?
Apparently, that shit about waking up in a bathtub in a seedy motel room full of ice that story's been told too many times for it to be 100% false.
Yeah, oh yeah, because you're not going to survive.
Or no, like them knocking people over the head and taking a kidney or some shit, I guess. I don't know.
All right, so here's a list. I love my lists. We've got 10 unbelievable organ transplant stories, and they are actually true. One.
Damn, how do we find this shit?
Here you go. This one's great. A man demanded his cheating wife to return his kidney. Richard Batista, a doctor from Long Island in the U.S., saved his wife's life by giving her his kidney, but soon he received divorce papers from his wife, who was allegedly cheating on him with her physical therapist. She had a thing for the medical field. She even barred her husband from seeing their 3 kids while this was the husband's version. The wife, however, claimed that the affair existed only in the mind of her husband, who was so paranoid that he would check her underwear for evidence. Let me see them panties. The doctor sued his estranged wife, demanding the kidney back or pay $1.5 million for the organ, though the doctor maintained that it was impossible and unethical to do so. So, I guess she paid $1.5 million, or they were just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, man.
Just judging by this part where it says that he demanded the kidney back, I think that he might have been a little delusional.
It's okay. You don't have to give it back to me.
He's kind of got that crazy look in his eye.
I'll wait till you sleep.
I'll
wait till you sleep.
He's a doctor, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the anesthesia, get the kidney back. How did mommy die? She got her kidney fucking.
Oh no,
she got her kidney repo.
He's a doctor. She probably won't die.
Right. So the next one is this woman received a kidney from her husband's lover. Wow, that's interesting. Are they Mormon? I bet they're Mormon.
Turkish.
They're Turkish?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, there we go. It even says it right there. Difficult to believe at once. This actually is a true story. When a Turkish woman's kidney stopped working, she immediately left in the need of a dialysis thrice a week. So we're using big words instead of 3 times. We're going to say thrice. Mm-hmm. During this time, her husband developed a romantic relationship with another woman named, and his wife discovered this. And when she asked him to marry the other lady after she dies, it was then when the husband, the wife, and the mistress visited Istanbul for surgery, and the other woman insisted to donate her kidney to and promised to take care of her after the surgery. Oh, isn't that nice?
Wow.
Isn't that so sweet? That's so sweet. He was like, my wife and mistress, they love each other so much. I guess, get scissor sister, and I get between them. It's like, sucker that, Borat.
Scissor Xerxes.
Right? oh, how much heat I'm going to catch for all these fucking voices this time.
Mm-hmm. Let it go.
Y'all starting to see the real Joe. This is the shit that happens when we're not on a microphone. This woman got engaged to the stranger she donated her kidney to.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, how about that? So when 25-year-old Ashley McIntyre overheard her grandfather and mother talk about a guy's story where they heard on a radio who needed a kidney transplant, she volunteered to help the stranger. After this testing, their kidneys matched and the transplant was successful. Later, the two started fucking.
like how you added that in there, but
Wow.
well, it said started dating, but
Today, the couple is happily engaged and the parents of a
Yeah.
1-year-old daughter. So they did start fucking.
yeah,
But no. So let me tell you how this works. This kind of goes back to what we're talking about. So she gave him the kidney, right? And her kidney's female, so it put estrogen in his bitch ass system. And he was like, "I just gotta love her now." Instead of being like, fist bumping, thanks. It was like,
yeah.
let me touch your hoo ha. Is that like partial autoerotica because part of hers and him? Got an answer for that one?
No, I don't.
You think it is?
I have no
Well,
idea.
do you think that's how it would work? Like if you gave, like, say, Becky needed Becky needed a kidney,
Yeah.
and you gave her a kidney. Every time you guys went at it, do you think it'd be like kind of doing yourself a little bit?
Surely not.
I mean, kind of.
But that's preposterous.
That is not preposterous.
My kidneys are not good for anybody.
Kidneys, liver, they all graded F on the fucking scale. Man with suicide victim's heart later killed himself the same way. So this is what you were talking about.
That is what I was talking about.
Okay,
yeah.
so in 1995, Sonny Graham was at risk of congestive heart failure when he was told that a heart was available for transplant. It belonged to 33-year-old Terry Cottle, who had shot himself dead. Thankfully to have received the heart, Graham wrote letters in the donor's family after he met Cheryl Cottle, the donor's wife, who was then 28. He felt an immediate connection and went on to marry her later. The couple had 6 children and 6 grandchildren from the previous marriages. 12 years after undergoing the heart transplant, Graham killed himself the same way Terry had. His body was found with a single shotgun wound in the throat. Ouch.
That heart was tainted, boy.
God.
That's messed up.
That's
man.
cursed.
Yeah, that's messed up. So maybe it's not, because then hell, obviously they can't do eyes like in the movie. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they can. They can do eyes. You can get a retina, I think cornea, something like that. Something like that. You can get something.
But all the kidneys and things. I want to say I saw another story was about a young girl who got a kidney or something from some guy, and all her habits changed. Like she started craving cigarettes and stuff. Like everything that guy had.
I just want somebody to donate their metabolism.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Just donate your metabolism so I can lose some weight. All right, let's move on to what the next one is.
Why has it got to show us that swole up foot? Like that's the 6th time it's shown it.
And they're pointing at it like
I'm gonna laugh when it busts.
How to drain lymph fluid in ankles and legs. Gross.
You need more than drainage if you got that shit going on.
Yeah, you need
that just looks like a bullfrog.
You need an ER is what you need. Here it is, the infamous shit transplant. I told you motherfuckers this existed. I told you it did. This woman received her husband's feces as a transplant. In 2008, Dr. Krotos, patient, was suffering from a gut infection of Clostridium difficile. She was suffering from constant diarrhea, and the condition was so bad that she had to stay in a wheelchair all the time, wearing diapers with a toilet underneath so she could catch her shit. When antibiotics didn't stop the bacteria from growing, which, by the way, antibiotics give you the shits. They don't stop the shits.
Yeah, they kill the good bacteria.
The doctor decided that she needed a transplant, but not from an organ. A sample of the husband's doo-doos mixed with saline solution was transplanted into her colon, and to everyone's surprise, the diarrhea vanished, and so did the infection. So there you go, folks. There is such a thing called a doo-doo transplant.
I never doubted
Doubt
you.
me now.
I never doubted you.
There were people who doubted me.
Were there?
Yes. Yes, there were. We had a conversation about this at the bowling alley one night, and they were like, "You're full of shit." And I'm like, "No, I'm really not. But if I needed to be, I could be transplanted it." So,
yeah, let's hope.
There you go. So if you have chronic diarrhea, just ask somebody to donate some dookie.
I'm not doing that.
You don't want to?
No.
Why not? I'd give you a turd.
I bet you would.
Mine come out like lumberjack turds.
I'll just deal with that.
I don't have diarrhea. I have strong, sturdy, looks like a fucking oak branch come out.
You leave a note on the damn toilet lid. Please do not flush. Possible world record. Gone to get tape measure.
Here we go. This accidentally. Sure. A nurse accidentally threw a kidney away. How do you accidentally throw away a fucking human organ? Again, this is kind of like with like when they removed your boys, like they incinerated them, correct?
I assume so. Yeah, I don't know what they did. Well,
So-
I figure they're probably hanging from urologist's Porsche rearview mirror right now.
From the back of his truck.
Yeah, I know. He's got a little bitch ass Porsche, I'm sure.
Right. So Paul Fudiches had donated a kidney to his 24-year-old elder sister, Sarah Fudiches.
That's Fudax, man.
Oh, is that
Fudax.
Fudax. Okay, sorry. But before the organ could be transplanted, a nurse at the hospital unknowingly threw the organ, which was kept in a temperature-controlled slush machine. When the kidney was recovered, it was in no condition to be used. The hospital found a new kidney for Sarah that matched her and also paid for the transportation to Colorado, where the surgery had to be performed. The family, however, decided to sue the hospital for their mistake, and they rightfully should have. Yeah. And that nurse was stupid.
Oh, I'm just gonna, I never clean anything, but this day I'm just gonna start throwing shit away.
Oh, look, what's this blob?
Yeah, what's this blobby thing that looks like a kidney bean?
Look, she's surprised. They're all surprised. She's looking down and surprised. She's surprised. He's smiling because he's like, it was my kidney. And his sister's like, it was his kidney. Not really. It was her kidney. So there's pictures that accompany this shit if you ever wonder what we're talking about. We act like you can see it, but we don't care if you can because we can see it. So number 7.
That one's actually funny there.
This man made his brother sign an agreement saying he would stop cheering for his arch rival football team before donating him his kidney. Oh, man. So, okay, that makes sense. So it's hockey football, not football, not real football.
It's hockey. Do you mean?
I mean,
soccer?
Yeah, soccer football. 50-year-old Martin Warburton, a Manchester United faithful fan, had his brother playfully sign a note that he wouldn't support the arch rivals Manchester City before agreeing to donate him a life-saving cell transplant. Paul was fighting lymphatic leukemia. Martin, a retired management consultant, did this to make Paul, 59, a Manchester United supporter.
Now, okay, this is the difference between soccer fans and football fans.
Yeah.
If you were talking about a University of Georgia fan versus an Alabama fan, he'd have been like, deuces, y'all just put me in the ground, boy, I'm out.
Put me in an UGA urn.
Yeah. He's like, I'm out. I ain't doing that shit.
Exactly.
Proud of our kids.
That's right. Tell us all about those transplants, Kirby.
Well, they go in there and they take a left arm from one and they put it where the left leg goes, and proud of our kid for doing it. No comment.
Thank you to the UGA War Department.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my question. Do you think if his brother had said, no, I'm not signing that shit, do you think his brother would have still given him the kidney?
I don't know, man. I'm not taking anything away about them boys being serious, but yeah, they're not as serious as a fucking college football.
You go for Manchester? You go for Manchester, they don't give you my kidney, all right? Otherwise, you said you go fucking die. Goddamn cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, that's crazy. There's another one.
Why? How to drain lymph node fluid in ankles and legs, and that is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Why is the motherfucker's feet dirty like you've been walking in ashes?
Those are what you call Walmart feet.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
That's his Walmart feet. They've been walking around Walmart barefoot. Number 8, a woman donated a kidney to help her boss and got fired in return.
Nice.
That's fucked up. Wow. All right. I feel sorry for this lady.
To retire. Oh, her to return to work soon.
Yeah, so read this. Go ahead and read
All right, so a woman donated a kidney to help her boss, got fired in return. This is probably one of the most sad organ transplant stories. A 47-year-old divorced mother from New York, Debbie Stevens, donated her kidney to a man to help her boss move up the transplant waiting list. But I'm understanding now. But after Stevens went through the procedure, her boss started to pressure her to return to work soon. And when she did get back to work, she found that her overtime pay was discontinued. She was demoted to a dealership 50 miles away from home. Later, when the lawyers wrote to her boss, Stevens was allegedly fired. Wow. So the way I take that, though, is that she didn't donate the kidney to the boss.
Right.
She donated it to a man in front of him.
So that he could get higher up the list.
God's fucking evil, dude.
That's diabolical.
It's fucking diabolical.
Holy shit.
Man, that's fucked up, man.
Man, I'd be like, I would have sued. I think I would have sued for that.
You know what I really would have done?
Dragged your sack across his chin.
I got it back.
Oh, you'd have got it back.
I'd have took it back.
From the guy. That's not the guy's fault, though.
Oh, I'd have took it back anyway.
Okay. All right. All right. This is yours. Here you go. This is the one I think that you were looking for.
Okay.
All right. Go for it.
All right. This girl's blood type changed after undergoing a transplant. In the unusual case of Australia's 15-year-old Demi Lee Brennan is 1 in 6 billion. After the teenager underwent a liver transplant, her body took on the immune system and blood type of her donor. Liver transplant, huh? Not just this reaction of her body even negated the need to take anti-rejection drugs for the rest of her life. Wow. 9 months after operation, when her condition worsened, the doctors were shocked to see that her blood group had changed from O positive to O negative. Wow. Okay.
Holy shit.
That's wild.
You think that would have changed some personality traits?
Maybe. I mean, I guess the liver's your filter. It's essentially your filter. I mean, mine's clogged the fuck up. But.
Oh, there you go. This is a happy one. All right. So this man wore a sandwich board for a year to find a kidney for his wife.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
78-year-old Larry Swilling from America used to walk around the streets wearing a sandwich signboard seeking a kidney donor for his ailing wife of 57 years. His wife, Jimmy Sue, was born with only one kidney and needed a new one after her only kidney started to fail. Mr. Swilling and the couple's 3 children proved to be unsuitable matches, and there was a long wait line for the suitable organ. Finally, in September of 2013, a retired Navy Lieutenant Commander Kelly Weaverling's kidney matched his wife's kidney, and the transplant was carried out. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is very nice.
There's your swelling ankle again.
Why does it keep showing that? Why didn't it keep showing the one above it?
Hey, I wonder if you call that number now, if he'd still answer it, or if you think he's still alive.
Need kidney for wife. Well, I hope he is.
Somebody call this number, 314-0212.
Yeah, couldn't tell you the area code. So.
We don't have a burner phone yet, so we can't do it. Well, so there you go. That's a top 10 list there. I still want to find that one you were talking about.
Well, one of the main ones I was talking about.
There it is.
The other one.
The 10 organ recipients who took on the traits of their donors.
Okay, so there's 10 of them
Yeah.
or more.
All right, so your fucking mascot just dive bombed.
Kamikaze, boy. They get riled up this warm weather.
There you go. Here it is. Claire Sylvia had strange cravings and dreams in New England. So not only did the heart and lung transplant that 47-year-old Claire Sylvia received save her life, but it also made her the first person in New England to undergo the process. She's also convinced that in addition to the vital organs, she received some of her donor's tastes, as if his memories were locked into her heart and lungs, and consequently now following in her body. She told a reporter that when she was asked if she wanted to do the first after the operation, she said she was dying to get a beer right now.
Yes, okay.
This was strange to Claire.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
She'd never enjoyed beer in the slightest
That's
before.
good.
Over the coming days, she also found that she was experiencing cravings for foods that she'd never liked, even eaten before, such as green peppers,
Yeah.
Snickers
Oh,
chocolate
Snickers is
bars,
bomb.
and strangely, McDonald's
Shit,
chicken McNuggets.
who don't like 'em?
Something which she had never desired to eat. Listen, lady, I'm with you. Who the hell wants to eat McDonald's McNuggets?
Hey, man, come on. They ain't no bad in the pinch.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
It's so, dude, it's ground in gears.
Yeah, but it tasted the same.
It's
for the
ground
past-
in gears, and it's like pink paste, and they
years.
throw it in stuff, and then, yeah, it's gross. No, thank you.
I mean, I'm not going to choose it over, something else, but if I eat it, I'll fucking eat it. I don't care.
Okay, so she also began to experience strange dreams. She would see a thin young man who she believed was called Tim. Specifically, she had words Tim L in her mind, and when she had the dreams. By searching through the local obituaries of the days leading up to the day of her transplant, she came across Timothy Limeranda. or Lamirandi. Timothy Landerandi was an 18-year-old when he died in a motorcycle accident on the same day as Claire's transplant. He had been on his way home from a local McDonald's restaurant. A bag of chicken McNuggets was found in his jacket pocket, and the doctors removed his clothing despite attempting to save his life. She managed to track down Tim's family, whom she hadn't met before. They confirmed that the craving she was having was indeed of all the foods that Tim had enjoyed very much, beer and all. She has remained in touch with Tim's family ever since. So, all right, 18 years old, already enjoying beer. So you're a rule breaker and you're on your motorcycle and get killed in a motorcycle accident. And this chick starts having dreams of him. Like, I would be curious to see where this is at now.
Yeah.
You know? So
And let's see if it's still an ongoing thing. I mean, I'm assuming it would be.
So, I mean, I get it that when you get a transplant from somebody, you do get their DNA.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so, and we still are in a time in the world where we don't fully understand what all DNA can do. You know, like they know what it is. They just don't know all the super secrets of it because there's more to it. So, but number 9 is Jamie Sherman awakes from transplant feeling rage and anger. You want to read this one?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Jamie Sherman had underwent several heart surgeries by the time she had a heart transplant at the age of 24. Man, it's young. She suffered from a heart defect since birth. When she awoke following the successful procedure, she felt a deep sense of anger, so much so that she wanted to fight, although she didn't know why. She also began to have cravings for Mexican food, especially cheese enchiladas, which she hadn't craved before. Jamie, these are perfectly normal feelings after you wake up every morning. Especially after I'm considering from the last part of that statement, you were at a Mexican restaurant and probably or your donor was at a Mexican restaurant the night before and probably drank too many margaritas. So it happens to the best of us.
Yep, it does. Hey, you think she woke up and this is what she heard playing in her head?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'd wake up swinging too.
Oh, yeah, I would. I think so.
That's what it is. She got a permanent earworm with fucking bodies in her. Well, that'd be crazy though.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, that's wild.
So it says 6 months following the transplant, Jamie met the family of her donor, a 29-year-old man named Scott Phillips. She quickly mentioned that her cravings and likings for Mexican food, and wasn't too surprised to hear that Scott's favorite food was Mexican. I think that's everybody's. Particularly like cheese enchiladas. No, I can do better than that. When Jamie found out that Scott had died in a fight at a sports bar after being hit in the head and suffering a major brain trauma, she felt that she now understood where the sudden feelings of anger came from. She theorized that he felt anger and rage in seconds before he was hit and consequently died, and these were feelings locked into his heart when it was transplanted to her. I didn't know that your heart could remember. I mean, I guess adrenaline. You know,
I guess, yeah.
if you think about it, I mean, if he was amped up when he kicked the bucket, and then it's kind of stayed perpetually amped, and then they put it in. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah,
That's wow.
yeah, that's wild.
So just remind me before I croak to get really, really fucking mad. So this was in Vidalia, Georgia. So I think this is the same one that we read earlier. I think Sonny Graham kills himself in the exact same way as his donor.
Yeah.
Took his own life by shooting himself in the throat. Yep, that's the same one. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow. All right. So that one made the headlines here too. All right. So we're starting to see a trend here because now these are popping up in Georgia. Amy Tippin suddenly has new skills, Atlanta, Georgia. Not only did the 17-year-old Amy Tippins develop sudden cravings and likings for hamburgers following her successful liver transplant in 1993, but she also suddenly developed a deep sense of moral and civic duty and an appreciation for her community at large. Oh, come on. That's called second chance at life.
yeah, that's a stretch for them to say that.
Oh, well, hold on. There's more.
Mm.
It says it wasn't the strangest thing that she noticed. It seemed to have a new abilities as well. She noticed that she would wander into hardware stores without realizing what she was doing. Also knew a whole range of complex do-it-yourself skills and was physically able to carry them out.
Damn. Okay.
All right. She'd have suffered from an acute liver disease, probably from drinking, which led to requiring a new liver. She managed to arrange a meeting with the donor's family and learned that he was a former U.S. Marshal named Mike James. His family stated that hamburgers were one of his favorite foods, but perhaps the most importantly, to Amy, they said that he loved to work with his hands and had undertaken several building projects at home before his death. His family also told her that the goal in life was always to help and protect other people. Amy believes that these things passed through the liver transplant and was absorbed into her personality somehow through Mike.
So are you noticing a little bit of a trend with this side to where it seems to be livers and hearts?
Yeah.
Mainly?
Yeah.
Not so much for the kidneys, but liver and heart.
Liver and hearts, yeah. So, I mean, that's...
The things that blood actually pass through. I don't know, does blood, it doesn't flow. I don't know. I'm sure. Fuck, I'm not a damn doctor. I don't know.
All right, Zach.
All I know is I've been wrong.
Zach Dickens, this one's for you because this one's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Michael Hagen started crying during movies. Do I even need to read it? I'm just going to leave it at that. I want to hear Zach's response on Facebook to that one. Yeah, it's because he's a bitch.
And it was after a liver transplant, Zach. So
Yep.
you can go with it from there. That's the
Okay, so why don't we'll read it. Doctors should be believed, right? Even though many doctors do not think that donor recipients can take the traits of their donors, Dr. Michael Hagen believes it happens. In fact, he says he's living proof. Dr. Hagen was an ER physician who contracted hepatitis C at work. Okay. Resulting in a liver transplant in 1999, and Dr. Hagen still disagrees with many colleagues that he believes, that it is real. After healing from the surgery, Dr. Hagen noticed several odd food cravings, including avocados and barbecue. He said he'd never eaten avocados before. He probably would have not needed a new liver if he had before the transplant, and began eating one every day. And barbecue, he never really on his diet before. So it was one of the foods that he really enjoyed afterwards, but it was just food cravings that changed. As an ER doctor, Dr. Hagen was trained to remain calm and collected, especially during stressful or traumatic situations. Emergency rooms are notoriously emotional places as patients, families, and friends cope with illness and death. After the transplant, Dr. Hagen became more emotional, even crying during nearly any movie he watched, and in a very drastic change in his personality. So, evidently, I guess some places use the emergency room for more than a cold and the flu and a doctor's note to go back to work.
Yeah.
So you mean people actually do go in with an emergency?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just,
And if all the people that didn't have the emergency would stay the fuck out of there, it wouldn't be nearly as expensive as it is.
Well, I mean, it's very true. The thing that happens a lot is, and I don't understand it, go to urgent care.
Now, especially now, in the past 10 years, it is so fucking easy to go to urgent care. Stay the hell out of the emergency room. Leave it for emergencies.
Right? Just because you got a cold doesn't mean you should go running.
Yep.
So there's more to that, but I'm not going to read it. All right. Here you go. Read this one.
William Sheridan becomes an art genius. This is in New York. William turned to drawing as a hobby to take his mind off waiting for a heart donor. This another heart might be good to become available. Truth be told, he wasn't very good, however. One of the first things he noticed following his surgery in 2006 was that all of a sudden his talent for art had seemingly improved tenfold. After agreeing to meet the family of the man who had donated the heart, originally as a part of a campaign to raise awareness of the need for donors, he discovered the man, 24-year-old Keith Neville, had been a very enthusiastic artist, and he was very good too. In addition to art skills, William felt he'd genuinely become more caring and loving. I've got to go back to what you said, second chance at life there, which he attributed to Keith. His case is one of just several that have been studied by Professor Gary Schwartz of the University of Arizona. According to him, more and more evidence is being found that strongly suggests that organs retain memories, and that every organ in the body appears to do so. Well, from our vast research, Dr. Schwartz, it just seems to be liver and heart. So, yeah, I didn't need no big fucking expensive degree to tell you that.
Right, exactly. So,
Give me another beer.
so you think, Kevin Smith had his heart attack and it had the life-changing, life-altering thing for him. But let's do a whole hypothetical. Say he needed a new heart, right? And he gets the heart of, I don't know, a blues singer. Do you think that all of his movies now become bluesy?
I suppose it's possible.
think
Instead
so?
of his particular style,
Yeah.
his MO.
Instead of the particular brand that we know and love, which is the Kevin Smith.
But Kevin doesn't ever say anything in the movies, most of the part, from most of the movies. So.
Hold on, give me a second. I got another song.
So
He goes up to do his first signing after that, and then this is what he opens his mouth, and this is what comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kevin Smith.
And I done told you I'm gonna smoke that J.
Here you go, Kevin.
Well, you made me weep, and you made me moan. When you caused me to leave, child, my happy home. But someday,
Oh,
baby,
shit.
you ain't worry my life anymore.
And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, "What the fuck happened to Kevin?"
Damn.
I mean, I guess it's possible. My great uncle, he got a heart transplant, and he was the same mean old bastard
Bastard,
until
he
the
was.
day
He
he
didn't change a
died.
bit. Still ungrateful motherfucker.
He was mad about who the heart came from.
He's like, nah, you better not give me a little bitch sissy heart.
It was what it was. Because back then they would tell you the family history, and I think that and you got to bear in mind that my great uncle was, yes, he was mean, but he was also born in 1931.
Yeah.
And so, like, he found out that the donor was homosexual.
He didn't care for
And
that.
no, he was mad. He was very, very mad about that.
Hmm.
And, people tried to, and
Saved his damn
he
life,
didn't care.
though.
Well, yeah, he didn't even care, though. We were like, look, man, like, it saved your life. I don't give a shit. Like, he was mean.
Yeah.
But at one point in time, he was the world's longest living heart transplant recipient.
Oh, really? How long did he live afterwards?
22 years.
Damn.
So, oh, wow, I almost skipped it. Come on. Okay. Bill Worrell reduced to tears by a song he'd never heard in Arizona. Okay. I can reduce myself to tears on a song I've never heard before if I listen to it.
It depends on the context. Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, listen, you take anything that, like, if you can find something that can relate to something tragic in your life and listen to the song, it's going to make you cry.
Well, and a good song will do that as far as relating. That's what it's all about.
So it says that he was a business executive, was not one for the outdoors. He preferred to roam the concrete jungle of the city. He was a city boy. And as opposed to adventuring in the wild. In 2000, he suffered a near fatal heart attack. Fortunately for Bill, he received a transplant, which ultimately saved his life. He noticed nothing unusual at first until one day a song came on the radio that reduced him to tears for no reason he could think of. He hadn't heard the song before and had no idea who it was, so he found out the artist was British vocalist Sade.
Sade.
Sade make you cry.
Is that right?
Sade makes some panties wet too.
Do you know who that is for real?
Sade, yeah.
Why is it spelled like that then?
This is no ordinary love.
I've never heard that.
And you worked at a music store with me.
Yeah, but I was
You worked on a specific slant.
I did. Very, very specific.
you weren't a know it all about it like I was.
No, or you were
like,
Barry, either one.
You were
Yeah,
like,
but-
Joe, I don't know who that is.
Right.
This is another one you would have said, Joe, I don't know who that is. This was kind of like Luther Vandross. Vandross, that kind. She's a soul singer. Really big on very, I guess, provocative style of singing. Like I said, man, she can make some panties wet. She was a panty dropper.
I automatically thought at first was that he found out the artist was British, and I was going to say, oh damn, man, it was the Beatles again.
You know what?
Hmm?
You need a life-saving kidney from me. I'm making you sign an agreement about the Beatles.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die happy.
No, you're not. Die
happy.
I'm gonna make sure you're getting doped up with the cocktail, and then I'm gonna make you sign it.
I thought it was funny when Dan agreed with me on the Facebook post, and Zach posted up and said, well, that's odd. They're the number one selling band of all time, and I was thinking to myself, well, Hoover has sold a shit ton of vacuums.
But they still suck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know where you were going
Wah,
with that.
wah, wah.
You've got. I was going to say you have the sounder for it on the fancy new
They
thing.
got toys.
So, but look, I will say this: fuck you for not liking the Beatles. There.
I'm staying firm on that one, man.
In the words of dude from fucking Half Baked, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, fuck you.
I'm out.
No, I mean it's music preference, whatever. I don't care if you don't like them, you don't like them. You know, I'm not gonna force it down your throat.
Dude,
like
I
they
probably
do.
only know like two of their fucking songs anyway. I just get so damn tired of seeing Paul McCartney everywhere.
So then, yeah, okay, Paul McCartney, that's fine, but like George Harrison, amazing on his own. John Lennon I got more sick of John Lennon than I did. The
Did you
rest
really?
Of them.
He's but see, I think the thing for me is outside of the music. I think like they kind of felt like they were douchebags.
Well, you know, mate, there's like they go down to Liverpool and they do things like they said one time that they were in a hotel and they were yelling out names of famous actresses to masturbate to.
Douchebags, check.
Anyways, so it doesn't say what the song is. I'd really love to see which one it was because I would play it right now because it's sort of my jam. But it doesn't. It just says he asked the person he got the heart from if they like Sade, and they said that Sade was one of his favorite singers. So, and then he just says the moment is really, really freaky. Okay. All right. So,
Wow.
this one is interesting to me because I do believe in deja vu.
Yeah, no, I do too.
So this one, I'm going to let you take this. This is number 3. So I'm going to let P did do it. So there you go.
Yeah, so French actress Charlotte Valandre had already overcome the numerous hurdles that life had thrown at her by the time she required a heart transplant in 2003. In 1985, at only 17 years old and with a very promising career in front of her, she was informed that she was HIV positive.
Whoops.
4 years later, in 1989, she finally confided in someone about her condition.
I like the butt sex.
Shit, yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Her promising career was looking anything but. In a book she released about her life entitled Love in the Blood. Oh, God damn. This was just full of, I'm not gonna be.
All right, I'm starting to take it back. Maybe she wasn't all about the butt sex, but she was more about the like vampire shit.
Oh, she stated that she believed she had caught the fatal disease from a French rock star, but didn't name him.
Okay. Freddie Mercury. He's not even French, but that's who did it.
In the same book, she also wrote about her heart transplant and the effects that she believed it had on her in the following months. She stated that she began to have a reoccurring nightmare of being in a car crash in which oncoming headlights blinded her in the rain. She also stated that her taste has completely changed. She now had a liking for wine, whereas she had never enjoyed it before.
Bullshit.
Probably never tried it, I guess. On a trip to India, she felt an intense feeling of deja vu everywhere she went and even recalled details of sights she hadn't seen before or hadn't been before. Yeah, damn. Although her doctors assured her that these were normal experiences for someone who had just undergone the procedure that she had, she insisted in her book that she believed these were new feelings and memories were those of her donor.
So hold on. It says that the doctors assured her that those were normal experience for someone who had just undergone the procedure that she had. So I know this to be kind of true because they can't do it, but if they could, this was what would happen. If you were to take my brain out of my body and put it into someone else, would I become that myself in someone else's body? Or do you see what I'm saying?
Right. No. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think this is kind of telling a little bit of that, you know, there's a possibility that this could be real. Yeah. And then it goes into, I'll take it into the spiritual aspect of it. Does it mean that we do in fact have souls and that parts of us are given away in the physical form when we do a transplant?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming there should be no, I guess it would come down to the actual explanation of what a memory actually is.
This is true.
And
well, and so it's like, you know, when a child is developed in the mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it takes DNA from the dad, DNA from the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now
how does that mix together?
Well, so you see, the man's dingy goes into the woman's hoo-ha. Oh, you're not wanting me to explain it.
No, I am. Our listeners might need to know. So how does the DNAs mix?
So the DNA's mixed because the mom's egg has DNA in it. And then the dad's jisms has DNA in it. And the DNA squirmy worms his way in, and then boom, the life develops. So, but what my point is that if this has been a generational, people reproduce, so on and so forth, go down generations. Does that mean that at some point in that DNA, could you have memories of something that happened to a relative in the past?
I think so. Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
So, and that's why I think that the past life thing is the way it is, but it's also why I feel like we kind of live on after we get into the, you know, end of life.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you're going to have to stay tuned because we're going to do a part 2. Yep.
What? Is it over already?
Robbie's giving me the look.
Robbie's an idiot. You suck, Robbie.
Stay tuned because we're going to do a second episode of this. We're going to talk about what past life experiences are like.
Oh, shit. Past ball experiences.
So for this episode of You Don't Have the Balls, this is Joe.
This is Preston.
And we will catch up with you on the sequel to this, Part 2. And as always, have a safe week. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Adios, turd nuggets.